Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This time, our group will discuss about intangible asset. Before, let me introduce you our team members. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Muhamad Bagus Fahreza with number 0021 and in my right.
My name is Aji Kurniawan with number 07.
And in my right.
My name is Marian Saputra with number is 0024.
Okay, next we will explain about intangible asset. Okay, for the next I will explain about first topic. From first topic is understanding asset intangible. Is right. Intangible asset privilege and competitive advantage arising from professions or an asset long-length. Who has no particular basically from proof of ownership of intangible assets can be contractions or other documents intangible asset makes rise from. Number one, governments such as patents, copyrights, franchise, trademarks, and trade name. Number two, other companies. For example, the purchase that includes payment for goodwill. And number three, curtail sales, as franchise and lease. In general, accounting for intangible assets is in line with accounting for assets remain. As well as assets remain. Assets intangibles had to register for the basic price, the price of acquisition, and the price of the amount is involved in rational and systematic during the benefits of the asset do not intangible. If at some point we stop it, then the book value of assets, intangible assets, expunged from the books and also not profit or loss. Okay, next, characteristics of intangible asset. Intangible asset have important characteristics, namely, in it lacks physical existence, unlike tangible assets such as property, factories, and equipment. B. Not a financial investment, assets such as bank deposits, account receivable, and long-term investment. C. Long-term and subject to amortization. Next, basic accounting principle for intangible asset. Accounting for intangible asset involves similarly accounting principle and production that are applied to other intangible assets such as property, factories, and equipment. Namely, A. Under acquisition, apply the principle of cost. B. During the periods of use, apply to matching principle. C. At disposition, apply the principle of income, gain or loss that are the conditions for disposal are the same as the indifference between considered levels. For the next topic, we'll explain for my friend. You guys.
Thank you, Bagus. Then I will continue the topic. This time I will talk about intangible asset. Number one, patent right. Patent rights are privileges issued by the government that give authority to the right holders to produce, sell, and supervise the discovery with a certain period of time since they are given. A patent is usually not renovable. Then, The car can be extended by give a new patent. If there are improvement or change to the basic design of. Number 2, copyright. Copyright is the right granted by the government to give privilege to those right holders to product and sell a work or creative. The cost of obtaining a copyright consent of expense to obtain and maintain the right. Then the benefit of copyright are usually short their validation period. Give the difficult of determine the usually of a copyright. Copyright is usually amortized over the relatively short period of time. Number 3, trademark. Trademark or the names are words, logo or symbol that distinguish or given the identity or particular company or product. If we heard trade names such as Lux, Pepsodent, and Coca-Cola, quickly image in our minds what products are made and will not imitate them or other product. Trademark has enormous benefit for the company and great influence the success of the marketing. The first interval are usually can obtain the privilege of using a trademark or trade name registration with the government. Thank you, Bagus. Then I will continue the topic. This time I will talk about intangible asset. Number 1, patent right. Patent rights are privileges issued by the government that give authority to the right holders to products, share, and supervise their discovery with a certain period of time since they are given. A patent is usually not renovable. Then, the car can be extended by give a new patent. If there are improvement or change to the basic design of. Number 2, copyright. Copyright is the right granted by the government to give privilege to those right holders to product and sell a work or creative. The cost of obtaining a copyright consent of expense to obtain and maintain the right. Then the benefit of copyright are usually short their validation period. Give the difficult of determine the usually of a copyright. Copyright is usually amortized over the relatively short period of time. Number 3, trademark. Trademark or the names are words, logo, or symbol that distinguish or given the identity or particular company or product. If we heard trade names such as Lux, Pepsodent, and Coca-Cola, quickly image in our minds what products are made and will not imitate them or other product. Trademark has enormous benefit for the company and great influence the success of the marketing. The first interval are usually can obtain the privilege of using a trademark or trade name registration with the government.
Thank you, Yuka. Then I will continue the topic. This time I will to talk about number 4. Number 4 is franchise and license. If we eat Kentucky Fried Chicken, California Fried Chicken, McDonald's or Pizza Hut, then we find a franchise. Franchise is the right that is obtained to do a certain business or market its product while following the business pattern, how to manage, use logo, and the use of certain business tools that are originally owned by companies that profit franchise right. Next, number 4. Goodwill is an excess certain privilege that are owned by company, which are therefore valued more by the patrons. These advantages or privilege can be because the company has a very good strategy local. Goodwill is only estimate if a transition occurs, which is the transition the company is asset more by the parties. The intent transition can be in the form of company sales or joining of new allies, or member of the pursuer manager or acquisition.
Let's explain about intangible asset. Thank you for your attention. We will sorry when you talk. This is the Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.